Hi, Ken back again from Ken's Place. Today we're going to discuss how to replace a bobbin wheel on a Pfaff 1200 series machine. Okay, this happens to be a 1214. This is pretty good for the 1222s and the 1222Es and the 1222 SEs. Okay, you have your cover. Your cover just pops right off the top. Okay, it's held on by two spring clips, one there and one over here, okay, by the bobbin winder. The other thing what I want to tell you is you should have a piece of 1/8 inch poplar or any board that's similar to it. I happen to have poplar for making other things. I got this down at the local hardware store, lumber store. It's usually kept in where the trim work is and all. Okay, the reason being that you want the poplar board. Okay, on your top you have this little button, okay, that you push back and forth to wind your bobbin. You do not want to break that button off. Okay, there are no replacements that I've seen. The only way you can get it is if somebody puts up their assembly on eBay to sell the piece, okay, or if they have an extra one. Nobody that I know of has brand new ones. Okay, so you want to be careful of that. Alright, now the other thing I have is my table has short carpet on it. Okay, so it gives a little bit, so that's in case if you know, I have that down so that I can push this down a little bit on to the carpet and onto the poplar and the carpet, and it won't, you know, it protects this button a little bit better. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take the piece and set it down on top. Alright, move this over so you can see it a little bit better. Alright, you have two screws here, okay, and a bracket. Okay, this one happens to be brown. A lot of them are like silver color. Okay, this bracket, what it does is it adjusts this finger on on when it pops out. Okay, if you adjust the bracket down, it'll cause it to pop, the button to pop sooner. If you push it up slightly, there's a little bit of give where the screws are. It's a slotted piece for the screws, so if you push it up, it'll cause the bobbin winder to wind more rounds on the bobbin. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to hold our finger to here, because there's a spring in here inside this plastic or this nylon piece in here, and you want to hold it down so that it doesn't come apart and fly all over the place. Okay, so we take one screw out, take the next screw out, okay, and holding my finger there, now you can see it will pop up. Okay, it'll pop up on you. Alright, so here's the bracket, and you can see that they're slotted. Okay, and we'll put that aside. We'll tilt this forward. Okay, and as you're holding it vertically, okay, you want to take this piece out. Okay, as you got it out, there's the little spring. Alright, that's the little spring. Okay, do not lose the little spring. Whatever you do, okay, you cannot replace these springs. Nobody has them. Alright, and you have your bobbin wheel. Alright, the other thing, okay, if you look inside, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little pin that goes straight across the piece. Okay, that is what the spring sits on top of. and it cannot go either side of it, otherwise it doesn't spring up and it doesn't work right. So what we want to do is we want to take our wheel, and this just peels right off. Okay, so we'll set that aside. We'll take our new wheel and we're going to pop it on. Okay, now on this one it has the lip. Some of them are made a little bit differently, but you have the lip here, and the rubber has a little indentation. What you want to do is get that lip inside that indentation, and then you just work it around until it's all in. Okay, now it's all in on that side. What you want to do is you want to look on this side, and you want to see it buckled right there. All you have to do is move the rubber a little bit with your nails, and you can get it flat, and then you don't have any buckles in it. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to take the little spring, holding it this way. Okay, put the spring in. Alright, you tilt your piece up, and you want to put it in so that it's tilted up, just like that. Okay, so you can see it springs now. Okay, if you turn it around, you'll get it to go in. Yep. There we go. Got it, the spring. Now what we want to do is we want to hold the bracket down on top. Okay. Back down on our board. We'll take our screwdriver, put our first screw in. Okay, don't tighten it all the way yet. Now we can take our second screw, since that's holding the bracket down. Take our second screw, put that in. Okay, and it'll pop down into place. Now we can take our screws, we can tighten them down. We got everything aligned. Okay, and that's how it should look. So when you push your button, this will pop down. When you release it back out, it should pop up. Now, like I said, there's little slots in there for the screws, so you can adjust this bracket this way or that way. All right. You want to make sure that this is kind of aligned so that it drops down on it right and that it hits it right. So that's basically all you need to do. Okay. So now it's done. All you have to do, pop it back onto the machine. And you're all set. Okay? Thank you for watching. Have a good week. Bye-bye.